All right, yo, what's going on? It's been a minute since I made a video, and today I want to talk about Assassin X a bit because some people have been asking me and in the community, what's up with Assassin X, man? Is it already dead? Is it already over? It hasn't received an update since Easter. I don't remember exactly when it was, but already like a month and a half, maybe 2 months ago that the last update was. And yeah, it's not doing that well right now. If we go over to the Google page real quick, then you can see here it had 11 players. It has 11 players right now, and Assassin, the OG Assassin, even has 72, so it's even doing better. But yeah, that's kind of diabolical. Either way, though, yeah, what's up with Assassin X, man? Like, what's the plan here? It was teased for a long time. It got released. We had, of course, the alpha and then the beta version, which were paid access, and then we got a free release not too long ago. But after that, it's kind of been radio silence after the Easter event. So I thought I'd give you guys an update on the status of the game. Um, Now, is it dead? I mean, yeah, yes, it pretty much is kind of dead. Like no one really plays anymore. I mean, like people play a little bit, but yeah, it's not that immense. Um, yeah, it doesn't really get that much players anymore. It also, like, OG Assassin just performs better overall. From what I see, I don't really follow it that much. I don't play either game anymore currently due to both of them kind of being dead. But yeah, Assassin X, pretty much what's been going on. Plutonium, like the quick rundown is basically there hasn't been an update since Easter, and Plutonium shared that he's actually currently working on another game. Just a whole different game. We don't know what he's working on, but apparently he's involved in another project right now, and he was also going on vacation for an extended period of time. So basically, Assassin X is on hold. So if you've been wondering, is the game done for? Is it over? What's the deal? Yeah, basically he was on vacation or currently still is, and he's also working on another game. So basically, Assassin X is kind of just on hold right now. He hasn't given up on it yet. At least he's not confirmed that he still is. Going to be working on making this game better and dragging this to the finish line. Of course, we still have this portal yet to be opened. We're still waiting on trading, which was supposed to drop like months ago. It was supposed to like drop with the free release, I think, or with the Plaza, either one of those. But yeah, that didn't happen. We don't have trading yet. He said he's gonna. He said he was gonna try to put out an easy system first, just and then perfect it later. But that hasn't happened either. Because of course he wants to really make sure that trading is set up right, so that we don't have any dupes or anything. Because that is of course a very important part of the game, right? Trading. So that's also one of the reasons why, yeah, there hasn't been that much activity yet. There's not much to do in the game yet right now, except for literally, just playing rounds. But yeah, without trading, that is of course a massive part of Assassin. And yeah, it's still not there. We don't know when it will come. Honestly, I don't expect an update anytime soon. As I said, Plutonium, first of all, was on the vacation. And second of all, he's working on a whole nother game. So who knows how long that will take. Maybe between that, there'll be another project that he's going to work on. So yeah, is Assassin X cooked? I think it is cooked. So yeah, I don't know, man. It's kind of interesting. Of course, it was hype for like a long time, and then it dropped. And yeah, there wasn't really that much hype behind it. It did do kind of decent first. So there was a minor advertising too. I don't know if they removed the advertising now because it has definitely lost players. But yeah, that's just the status of the game right now, man. I put some messages up on the screen earlier, probably when I'm editing this to show you all the Plutonium messages that he said regarding all of this. So yeah, that's the status of the game currently. So there's been no update since Easter. And there probably won't be. I mean, I'm assuming for like maybe another two months minimum. So yeah, the game is pretty much dead right now. I did lose my number one for wins, but I'm still number one on kills, so that's cool. And also, I'm still number one on prestige. Like I've got quite a lead on that. But yeah, I haven't really been playing. I haven't even been claiming my daily rewards. Might as well get my coins right there. Gonna get an exotic case tomorrow. But I don't even. Oh, Supreme actually. That's pretty rare. I don't actually even play this anymore. Don't check the shops. I do have almost every knife in the game. I'm missing like three or something, or not three, but like five. But yeah, when trading does drop, though, I'm pretty rich. I'll be able to get those in like any fucking second, in like just like a minute. But yeah, I don't really check the cases anymore either. Oh, that's nice. Okay, cool. But yeah, that's the state of the game. So yeah, I just want to talk about that and also just quickly give a let's see, do I have that Havoc's World? Actually, I'm not sure. I didn't have that for a while. Okay, yeah, I do have one of them. So that was pretty rare. That was one of the ones that was missing for a while, so I was not sure, but might as well buy it again. I mean, I still have a lot of coins, of course. 8.5 million. I did do a 1 million unboxing quite a while ago. And then I even hit 10 million at some point. So yeah, that was cool. Anyways, man. Yeah, Assassin X, I want to talk about it a bit as well because, of course, it was hyped for a long time. I made several videos on it during the development process as well as during the release and stuff. Yeah, I was never really a big fan of the concept to begin with, honestly, because I just knew that carrying the assassin name, of course, it's gonna be associated to the OG game and carry that legacy forward. And I don't know. I mean, you guys know how it went with OG Assassin. It's just it's gone. It's an over thing. Prisman has pretty much retired from Roblox. He doesn't care about Assassin. It's also just dead and doesn't give him profit anymore, even if he does do updates. And the code for it is something that Plutonum has stated a lot of times. The code for Assassin, for them to do updates, it's more difficult. It's pretty hard to do because the code is all the way from 2016. So yeah, they would have to do a massive overhaul on the code to like modernize it, I guess. But it's not even worth it because they don't even want to. And yeah, like I said, the game doesn't even bring them any profit anymore. So they have like no reason to be doing any of that. So yeah, it's just over. And I wish it just honestly ended at that. I wish they would just make. That's what I said last year, I think too. I wish they would just stop the. I think I even said this in like 2020 or something. I wish they would just stop the Assassin brand. Not 2020. I probably said in like 2021, 2022. Because in 2020 the game was still getting updates. But I did wish they would just stop the Assassin brand and make like an official, formal announcement that the game will just stop receiving updates. Because I mean, right now in OG Assassin, there hasn't been an update in over a year. Not counting Plutonum's little Halloween Easter egg, of course. That wasn't really an update though. He did fix like lighting, but I wish that they would just make like a formal announcement and just have the game be in this neutral state. Because yeah, for a lot of years they were like they were feeding us like a little bits of updates, like almost like little bits of hope that the game would maybe like return to its original state. With a little update there, a little update there. It's a little bit of new content. I wish they would have just stopped that a bit earlier and just honestly just put the game at rest and just officially make a formal announcement, because it was always like we were always like kind of unsure like what the next step was, but it was clear that there was really no next step and that they were just like kind of doing whatever, but still trying to provide the community for some updates, some small stuff. But yeah, now there has been up in over a year. I mean, I think the season pass, I think we're on like 23. It's still ongoing. It's been there for like a year, and you can still grind it. Like, bro. But yeah, that's always what I would have preferred, honestly. And yeah, I was never a big fan of Assassin X. The idea of it, for the reasons that I just stated, but I do like the game. Of course, it's nothing like OG Assassin, right? Not even in terms of quality. I'm also not too big of a fan of it though, although I did of course grind like a lot, but that's just because I love Assassin. I'm trying to support the game for the brand, I guess. But yeah, I never saw me, really grinding this long term. I don't know though, because only reason I'm playing this is because it has the Assassin name, and of course because it's attached to the Assassin team. That's also why I played Riotfall so much, is because Prisman and Plutonum made it. Used to be the highest level in that as well. But yeah, it's not really necessarily a game I personally am too big a fan of in that kind of genre. I mean, kind of, people have compared this to Blade Ball quite a bit. I'm not a big fan of that game either. Just how everything is like, how everything looks, and just, of course, the whole ultimates thing, the supers, the abilities and ultimates. Yeah, I'm not too big a fan of those things, but I have definitely used and abused them quite a bit whenever they were still relevant, because now no one plays. Like, no one really cares about anything in this game anymore at this point. But yeah, I'm not really too big of a fan of those sort of things, like the abilities. That's why I prefer OG Assassin. It's really yeah, in my opinion, it's still the best game ever made on Roblox, and I've played quite a bit of Roblox. Of course, I'm not some sort of veteran who hasn't playing since 2010, but I still think from my experience on Roblox, it's definitely the greatest game on the platform. So of course, this could never match up to it. And it's also just vastly different, right? It's like I said, with the abilities, everything is just different. I mean, look at the animations and stuff. how the maps are. Everything is different, so you can't compare it. And yeah, I'm not too huge of a fan of these style games, which is just my personal preference. But yeah, I did still grind it quite a bit. It wasn't that hard to grind though. I mean, the first couple of months were just all AFKs. So yeah. Anyway, man, I just want to keep you all updated really on the situation. Just talk about the state of Assassin X a little bit right now. A lot of people have been hating. A lot of people also been wondering like, what's up? Is the game already dead? Well, it might be over, bro. I don't really, like I said from the beginning, I don't really see this game succeeding, and I'm not trying to say this in a negative way. I just never really saw the appeal, right? Even now, I mean, it is free release. It's out, right? There's still a lot of things to be added, but it is already out. And yeah, it's not doing well. So, to put it lightly. So yeah, I never really, I didn't really understand the approach either with the whole paid access thing. I mean, this game was in paid access for like 2 months, and then we finally get a free release, and now it's just on break. The development is just on break for an undefined period of time. So it could still be months before we see another update. But when a game's already in free release for months, and then it's just another, I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna work. Maybe if they still advertise the bunch, it's still gonna pop off somehow. But yeah, I never really saw the huge appeal in the game. Maybe also just because, like I said before, it's not really my type of preference. But yeah, I do of course still hope that it does well at some point. But I guess we'll have to see. I have nothing bad to say about the Assassin team, of course, or Plutonium. So I do, of course, hope this succeeds for them, of course, as well. But yeah, that's just a kind of a little update on Assassin X. Currently on hold. We're still waiting for Plutonium to finish his other game, I guess, and maybe we can get another update in a few months. But with that being said, yeah, I didn't make an Assassin X video in quite a bit because there's just nothing to make a video on. I did the Easter event, and after that, there was just no more updates. So we're still waiting. Although yeah, I really don't even play. I don't even check my rewards or anything. So yeah, the fan base has died, bro. There were a couple of people that were really playing this game. When you're looking at like, of course, Rogue, as well as Goldie and these guys on the top, they all quit. Like no one plays anymore. So it is kind of sad. The only person that, of course, you also had like Jamie and Mesky, who were always in a server AFKing. I've seen no one play anymore, alright? The only person I know that still plays is the Cat Monkey, who has just been AFKing like 24/7 since the second the game dropped. He has like over 3,000 hours, but he doesn't even play this AFK, so for some reason he's still AFKing. Like he just doesn't stop. He doesn't realize that the game is over for at this moment, but yeah, I guess we'll have to see what the future brings, man. And that's all I really want to say. Let me know what your thoughts on Assassin X, of course, and yeah, how you think this game is going to move forward, if there's any potential at all. And yeah, see ya.